Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Rogue Legacy. Today we are playing as a paladin with a name that I didn't read, but I left you pretty much where the last episode was. Now, on the last episode I said we were going to talk about something very important, and we're going to talk about it right now. It's very serious. It's a very serious issue in my life, and it's caused major conflict between me and all of my loved ones. And that is the official Scrabble rulebook. Now, you might be thinking, Scrabble caused a bunch of issues in your life? What the fuck's that about? Well, listen, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but this did cause a problem with one of my friends, Grace. Shout out to Grace. Love that bitch. Fucking, we were playing once, and she put all of her tiles down. And it was a very close game. So she put all her tiles out, and she didn't have any more tiles in her rack. That's what I'm trying to say. And I was like, all right, well, okay. You went first, so the rest of us get a turn, and then it ends. And she was like, it was like a 4-player game. And she was like, no, it's the first person to go out, the game ends. And I was like, what? No, that's not real. That's not true. And we had a very long argument about it before we scoured the rules, both online and what came with the game. And it turns out that we died. We shouldn't have went to the Maya. It was a random teleport. It turns out that Scrabble, the game ends right when the first person to not have any tiles in their thing is out of tiles. It's fucking ridiculous. Unbelievable. It was... Why? So, I went on a little rant today on Twitter about it. And here I go doing it again. What a stupid advantage to give the player who goes first. The player who goes first has the ability to just end the game like that, and they can scamp people out of 3 turns. That's 3 people out of an extra turn each. But what I'm saying is, that's ridiculous. That's so powerful. Why? And also, okay, I would get it if like the person to go last got some sort of bonus, but the person who goes first in Scrabble, unless I'm messing this rule up too, but to my knowledge, the person who goes first gets double points because they played on the star. The star gives double points. What fucking bullshit. They have the potential to skip 3 players' turns at the end of the game where points can matter most. I mean, they matter the whole time, but like, you know what I'm saying. That's a crucial point in the game, a turning point. But, like, it's just bullshit. It makes me really mad. And, like, if everyone agreed to it, I would definitely house rule that, like, you gotta end the turn cycle. Like, if the second person to go in the turn cycle, like, gets all the tiles out of their hand, then, like, the first person wouldn't get to go again because they already played during that turn cycle. But then person 3 and 4 get to play, and then the game ends. I think that is legit. But, like, my friends, especially Grace and my roommate Andrew, are rules purists. So they would never let something like that slip. Which, you know what? Totally okay. But, like, I'm allowed to not like a rule into Scrabble. And I don't like that rule. I think it's bad. I think it makes going first way too strong. The stakes are pretty low in this conversation, so don't worry about it too much. It's, it's Scrabble. You come. I hate you. I'm just trying to get a little more money for my viewers. But the Maya's being mean. Alright, that's a shinobi. Shinobis are where we want to be. We are the one. There is no spork, so there's going to be some fucking dog shit happening. You're going to like it once we get in that castle. See, look at that. 63. That's so much damage. But yeah, just what a silly bad rule. Now, yeah, so that's what the 1 does. It makes the castle look like this, which I'm pretty sure it's a reference to The Matrix. I've never seen The Matrix. But good on them. Good reference, probably. Very cool, I think. Can't really say, but probably. But fucking, alright, let's talk about another game with bullshit rules. Alright, you know what? Let me propose my fix. The person who goes first, they can still get double points, I guess. Maybe it's because they don't have anybody else to play off of. So, double points for them, sure, because you can't really hit anything else. Double points is okay. Excuse me. Double points is okay, no problem. But let the turn cycle end. If player 4 uses all their tiles, I'm cool with that, ending the game. But if player 1 does, the other 3 players should definitely get a turn. Definitely. Missing out an entire turn is ridiculous. Turns matter a lot in Scrabble. But let's talk about a different game that got me super upset and not interested in playing it anymore because of a new rule. I mean, you're gonna hear when I talk about ruining things, you're gonna hear a lot of Andrew's name because he's very good at ruining things for me. And fucking, so we were playing. I brought up Stratego because me and Bonnie played Stratego here at the house when she visited, and she really liked it. So she was like, let's bring that shit up and let's play. And I was like, you know what, that's a great idea. And Andrew saw it and he was like, oh man, I love Stratego. And I was like, cool, we could play sometime. He was like, yep, sounds good. So we sit down to play, and you know, pretty typical game of Stratego going on. And then if you know the rules to Stratego, it's like dummy chess pretty much. It's like chess for babies. But it's very fun. It's like anonymous chess because all the pieces have number values, and the number values are anonymous until you make a piece confront another piece. Anyways, I walk up with my piece. I move into his piece. I say check. And he says bomb. I say okay. So I remove my piece because how I've known to play my entire life. I started playing Stratego in 4th grade. How I've known to play all my life, when you hit a bomb, both the piece and the bomb get killed. The bomb goes away, the piece goes away. But unless you are I think they're called possibly the miner, which in my version of Stratego, I have like the old version. It's the 8, but I think it might be like a 2 or 3 in the newer one. Anyways, he's like, all right, what number was yours? I'm like, I don't know, like a 4 or something, 4 or 5. And he's like, all right, cool. And I'm like, what? He's like, my bomb doesn't go away. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you didn't defuse it with a miner or anything. I was like, but it blew up. It's gone. And he was like, no, man, check the rules. The bombs stay. And if you know anything about the Stratego board, it's not that big. So having a big old bomb in the way, it just like takes up a lot of space. And sometimes you can't like even get through. So we look at the rules, and sure enough, bombs are supposed to be treated as like minefields. And they don't actually go away unless they are defused. Which, by the way, fucking stupid. Because then it's just too easy to defend a flag. Because then you just put pieces that are greater than 8. And then when you try to move a piece into it, you can't. And I was like, wow. This took Stratego from one of my favorite board games to, like, least favorite. So I definitely, like, as long as I'm not playing with a rules purist, I'm like, yeah, we are not playing like that because it sucks. Honestly, it ruined that game of Stratego for me, and any more where the rules are correctly enforced, because it was awful. It was so lame. So that's a bad rule. Bombs should count as one bomb, not many bomb. because it's fucking outrageous. It's way too powerful. You can just surround your flag with bombs, and if they don't have an 8, or if you defend against 8s perfectly, there's nothing anyone could... You can't do anything. You're stuck. And then it leads to, like, ugly stalemates, and those are no fun. So, there's my 2 cents on board games. Do not get me started on Monopoly. I think that is the worst game ever invented. I don't even want to talk about it. The last game I played of Monopoly, I won, and I said, alright, excellent, never have to play Monopoly again. And it has been 2 years since then, and I have not played a game of Monopoly since. You know what? I feel strong. I feel good. Because I don't have to play stupid fucking Monopoly. Game's shit. Literally, dead fucking serious, nobody knows the rules to Monopoly. You know who knows the rules to Monopoly? My roommate, because he's a fucking stickler for the rules. But, like, Jesus. I'm a rule stickler too, but not when the rules absolutely suck total buns. This wolf is gonna be mean. Okay, there we go. Yeah, man. And Monopoly has bum rules. Oh, Skyrune's important. That lets us fly. Let's go. Did you see what that was for? Because if it was for sword or cape, it's gonna be annoying. But if it's for anything else, it's cool. See, this is the shinobi's power. We're kicking ass as the shinobi. You know what board game good? You know what board game don't got flaws? Sorry. Sorry is fucking ruthless. And someone's gonna win. And people are gonna feel bad. But at least the rules make sense. They're easy and they're fun. That's what it's about. Played a lot of... That was rude. Played a lot of complicated board games in my day, and sometimes I'm down for a complicated board game. But I think Sorry nails it. We're gonna go with Lady Teresa, the knave. So we died there, but no big deal because we got a bunch of gold. We're gonna check out that Sky Rune because we would love to get a little bit of flight going. Of course, it's on the sword, and yeah. So the dash is more important. So we are not going to do that. Oh, we have little knives. Very cute. So we did get a lot of money. Let's unlock the miner class. Miner's pretty good. What is this? Oh, we are a knave right now. That's going to turn us into an assassin. Assassins are great. I told you why, but I'll tell you again. We got Haggle. He's only going to take 90% of our gold now. So we'll be left with, come on, quick math brain. I don't know, 8? 7. We were really, really close. I took a fucking fart in the wind guess there. Just absolutely nothing to base that on other than, I need a small number. Oh yes, and this journal lets us check all the other journal entries that we've seen, which so far we've only seen one, but we are going to learn the goddamn lore of Castle Hamson. And why we're here. And seriously, like, you could play as so many eras. Like, the game never stops you from playing. So you can... It starts in the year, like, 300. And every lifespan might be, like, 30 years or something. Maybe less. I've never actually, like, checked. But I've definitely gotten to the year, like... I don't even know. The year 10,000. I'll have to check sometime. Pretty ridiculous. Whenever I get back into this game, it's all I do. And we're back. With a fucking vengeance. Now that I can scratch bullshit Scrabble rules off my list of things to talk about on episodes. I don't have anything on that list anymore. But I'm sure I'll think of something important eventually. Nope, nothing important going on in here, coach. This brain is for nothing but Rogue Legacy. And boobs. There aren't enough boobs in Rogue Legacy. That's my problem. I'm not that much of a fucking dog. I just like to pretend to be. It's a fun character. I think I do it too well, though, sometimes. Because then sometimes people are like, ah, you're a dog. And I'm like, oh, but wait. I know I said that, but then you said it, and I didn't like it anymore. I was describing, I had written a character. He's pretty interesting. His name is Smolder. He's an elemental. He's a fire elemental, if you couldn't guess from the name. He takes a lot of inspiration from Beast Boy and Flame Princess, so he uses his body that's made of fire to turn into animals. It's pretty cool. Anyways, don't steal my fucking idea. I'll fucking die. Anyways, I was telling her about my original concept for him, which changed a lot. He was supposed to be like this sleazy dude that just liked having like quick, fast relationships and never kept relationships for long and stuff. And I was telling my girlfriend Bonnie about it, and she was just like, "You know you're not like that, right?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You're not like that." I was like, "I'm not talking about me though." She's like, "You're projecting that image of yourself onto him." I was like, "Okay, so." But I'm glad, Bonnie, that you don't think I'm like that original concept. I appreciate that, because I don't think I am at heart either. Only when I see those big honkin' bazongas, am I right, ladies? The Grace Rune. I think that lowers enemy damage or something. Ooh, mini boss room. This is gonna give us a bunch of treasure if we live. But maybe we just won't. We are on 1 health. Fuck. These guys usually aren't that bad. They're not that hard to hide from. Oh, they got lots of powers. I'm kind of holding my breath here because killing these guys is gonna be huge if we can do it. And we can't because we're fucking bad. Oh, we had invisibility too. What a fucking cock. I'm sorry. I'm bad at video game. Oh, you know what I was requested to do? I was requested to do a few things. One of those things, we're gonna get our crit chance up. Right? Yeah, that's fine. 232, we could probably buy a piece of armor or something. I was requested to do 2 things. One, I was requested to play Pop Tropica. Now, I don't know anything about Pop Tropica, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why. I think I promised Bonnie that I'd play that with her, so I will eventually. I don't know anything about it though, which is a little exciting. To see a game that she knows about that I don't. But yeah, Pop Tropica, and the big one, because I was talking to Bonnie on the phone yesterday while I was playing the Lion King remaster. It's on the Switch, but it was originally on Super Nintendo. I grew up with that game, and I was like, man, I want to play that game again because I used to like it as a kid. And it wasn't that long ago since I tried to play it again. My Super Nintendo is just a little shitty these days. Doesn't really work that well. So I booted up and I play the first level, and the first level, it's fine, no problem. But then you get to the second level, and if anyone is familiar with this game and played it as a kid, I'm sure, literally so sure, that is where they stopped. Because I Just Can't Wait to Be King is the most bullshit fucking level in a video game, like, that early into a video game, that I've ever seen. That level sucks, it's not fun, it's got rope swing mechanics that really don't work. It's got a really stupid jump that took me too long to figure out. And there's a few 1-ups, and there's even a continue just laying around in there. But, ugh, God, that game's just hard. That level's just hard. And then I got up to the 3rd level, which is where I got to as a kid, but never past that. And that's a little shameful because it's only 3rd level. I don't even know how much more there is. I know Simba becomes an adult, but enough about that. She wants me to play it because I was getting pissed. That's the thing. She wants me to get angry. But I film so late in the night, I don't want to wake anybody up. Journal entry number 2. Although I am the eldest child, I am not my father's favorite. I have always known he planned to leave me with nothing. But if I find the cure, everything will change. The victor will earn nothing less than the throne upon his passing. Upon my ascension, my wife and my children shall move back into the royal quarters, back to the royal city where we once again will be treated with the respect we deserve. No longer will we stand for the gossip and petty slander of my cousins. The other dukes shall bow as we pass. But I am getting ahead of myself. I must keep my priorities clear. Conquer the castle. Find the cure. Collect my reward. Journal entry number 2, everybody. Are we really going to be stupid and go for the Maya again? Yep, this guy's just going to kill us because we're dumb, dumb, dumb. And greedy. Can you fucking die, bro? Holy shit, how much health do you have? Lord, have mercy. That guy had too much health. I got a problem. Creators of Rogue Legacy, you gave him too much health. I like how high he went up. That was pretty silly. Ooh. Yeah, but obviously stronger enemies give higher amounts of money. Or sometimes they give none. Oh, look, a treasure chest. I sure hope it doesn't try to... Oh, what? That wasn't a treasure chest at all. Easy way... Oh. Easy way to tell about that. The treasure chest will show up on the map. So if they're not on the map, not a real chest. They also look, like, slightly different. And they also shake. So if you're paying good attention, you can't be fooled. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's paying attention. And that's a joke. Seriously, I graduated high school with a... I don't even know what the number is. It was like a GPA of 92. So I don't remember what, like, 3 point whatever that was. But it was stupid, man. Like, when I was applying to colleges and stuff, I had to find out my GPA, and I actually didn't know it. So I had to look into it. And I had, like, a 3 point... I wanna say that 92 is, like, 3.7 or something. Which I was like... Bro, I haven't tried in high school in, like... since I got here. I don't know how my GPA is this high. And I continue to not try that hard in college. But I actually like my classes, so I don't have to try that hard to do well. So, some of them I do. I have an essay due in a week that I barely have anything on. And you know what? So, the class is Impacts of TV and Digital Culture. Interesting class. We talk about a lot of interesting things. We had a whole lesson on fucking memes. Shit. We had a whole lesson on memes the other day. That's pretty weird and cool. Yeah, that class is really interesting. But we have a fucking paper due on, like, influencers. Like an Instagram influencer or something. And that kind of sucks. Because who the hell wants to make up a thesis about an Instagram influencer? I know I don't. But I have to. I don't really use Instagram that much. I have a couple of accounts. I have one where I post Magic cards, which haven't played Magic in over a month, so I haven't really posted on it. And then I just have my personal one that is for, you know, like me and stuff. And being like, hey guys, I do have a girlfriend, I promise. It's where I can go to publicly let everyone know that I have a girlfriend and I'm not lying. So... But I haven't been known to been lying about having a girlfriend. Not since the incident. What's the incident, you say? I was making a joke because there definitely... I didn't think there was an incident, but there definitely was a minor incident when I was like... I don't know, how old are you in 6th grade? 11 or 12? I was definitely calling this girl that I liked my girlfriend. Somebody asked... I posted a picture of us on Facebook from our 5th grade graduation. And someone was like, is she your girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, kinda. And she didn't have a Facebook, but it got back to her. And she was like, what the F? I'm not your fucking girlfriend. Chowder style. I'm not your girlfriend! And, I mean, things weren't working out in that department anyways, even though I liked her for over a year. And I think I asked her out, and then she was like, let me go to the book fair and ask my mom. And she did, and she was like, Dawn said no. Dawn, lovely woman. But she ruined my life. Just kidding. But, oh, we don't want to be there. We're actually going to check the bottom thing. But yeah, she was like, Dawn said no, I can't date you. I'm 11. And I was like, how fucking unreasonable do you have to be to not let your daughter date a stand-up guy like me? I'm sitting there fucking 6th grade, braces in my mouth, fucking 2 thumbs up my ass. Not yet. Didn't start sticking thumbs up my ass until last year. But at least 1 thumb. Metaphorical thumb? I'll get back to you on that. We're gonna put up a shield for that. Ooh. But yeah, I definitely was like, yeah, she's kind of like my girlfriend. And then she was like, I'm not your fucking girlfriend. And then I liked her until 11th grade. Ooh, I hope you're not watching this. That would suck. It wouldn't suck. You let me know if you liked me at all, if you're watching this. Because I liked you for 5th to 11th grade. Was that 7 years? Yeah, that's too long. If you like someone for 7 years and they don't show interest in you, give it a fucking rest. That's advice from young me. Oh my god, what a dumbass. We went to junior prom together and that was very nice. But then I was like, hey, do you like me? And she was like, nope. After junior prom, I was like, okay, sweet. We are still friends to this day, which is cool. I appreciate that. But still, love to know what was going on in her head because I was never direct enough, I don't think. I'm really ad-libbing it when I'm like, do you like me? Because I definitely never said that. But, you know. Ooh, we got a journal. Journal entry 3. I've paid my dues and entered the castle proper. That devil Sharon is taking all that I own as payment. He's even pilfered my private coffers. I've left my wife and children with nothing. He says it's the price for any and all who hazard the depths of the castle. He says it is fair. It is fair because of all who have entered, none have returned, but I will change that. I will be victorious. There is no greater swordsman than I, even amongst my siblings. That's all you gotta say to us, Prince? Prince Ali? Oh boy. This guy doesn't take knockback. We're gonna have to camp him out. Ooh. 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 Let's go. Listen, it's not about brute forcing. It's about playing smart. Brute forcing's pretty fun sometimes, though. We'll get to do that later when we play as barbarian kings and queens. Because when you upgrade your health, they'll just have like, 1,200 health. No problem. I think I'll just go until I beat the final boss. So that, like, that could come way before. Because we don't have to make our character absolutely OP to fight the final boss. We can chill. We could do it early if we wanted to. We could go fight all 4 bosses, beat them, and then fight the final boss right now. You could technically do that on your first run. Your character's just so incredibly weak and has such limited movement options that it's like... Not that it's impossible, because it's certainly not. It just sucks. It makes me wonder what a speedrun of this game looks like. Because I don't think... You can... I guess you can seed. You could do seeds. No? I don't think you can do seeds. So, I think... Oh, shit. I think a speedrun of this game is just pretty much random, which is kind of interesting. That's a lot of luck to be relying on. I don't think running this game would be very fun for a speedrun. There are achievements on Steam and the PS4 for this game. I don't think Steam has this achievement, but the PS4 definitely does. It wants you to beat the game in 15 errors or less. Bro, unbelievable. I could barely do it in 50. Like, I think that if I put, like, a lot of time into it, I could do it. But, like, jeez. That is just not a lot. How do you get enough power-ups to do that shit? Also, sometimes you just run into bullshit rooms, and it's not that you can't get out of them, it's just that sometimes it's really hard. This is not a bullshit room. I'm not talking about this room. This room's pretty easy, but we'll have some bullshit rooms in the future. They'll be fun. That sucked. Oh, relax. I didn't think that was gonna go up for some reason. Oh! I'm glad we one-shotted the fucking dog. You know what's hilarious right now? I have this headphone in my ear, but I don't think my headphones are connected, and my TV volume's at 0. I have not been hearing the game for all 2 episodes that I've filmed so far. That's ridiculous. Oh, no. And just on the 30-minute mark. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We killed a lot of enemies there. I think we got an okay amount of gold. All right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you on the next one where Lady Brisa has fallen, but her child will avenge her. Or maybe not. Maybe your child will die even sooner, because we did pretty good with Lady Brisa.